Good morning,
America.
LA.
We're not in LA.
Hollywood.
Bollywood. Good morning,
Morning.
Bollywood.
Morning, West Side. Good morning.
Ding, 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 ding. That's racist.
Okay, let's introduce each other. I'm Michael. This voice you listen to, this smooth,
We're going around this way.
sumptuous voice that's being interrupted right now by the...
Anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise.
Why? It's called clockwise for a reason.
Yeah, well, there's anti, isn't
I
there?
like clockwise. Clockwise makes me feel more comfortable.
Clockwise follows the
So,
clock
hey,
convention.
I'm Michael. To my left...
I am Will. To my left is...
Can we not do the to my left thing?
You started!
Sorry, I'm Alex. Hello.
That one's Alex, the goofy sounding one.
Yay.
He also looks goofy.
I've got a slight cold.
I'm Letitia. Tish.
She's the...
Okay, I was going to say, we're not going to call you Letitia. Just
Sorry.
I will.
Letitia.
I'll
I'll call you
Letitia.
Letitia. We'll call you Letitia.
Tish. I'm Tish.
Okay.
Tish.
No,
Yeah.
Tish the bish. Bash. Bash. Let's get this started. I told you, I'm radio DJ gangster today.
Oh my god, stop
What's
it.
up, what's up?
Please stop Jesus stuff.
Okay.
All right, so you're listening to our podcast, obviously. What we do is... Over to you, Tish.
What?
No.
Solid intro.
I'm not sure
Yeah.
she knows what we're doing. I don't know
No,
what
I
we're
have
doing.
no idea.
Okay.
So,
None of us know what we're
Don't put
doing.
on like a radio from
And-
Okay.
And that's the end of the show. Thanks for listening.
Okay, so what's the first call of order? What are we doing?
Well, I think... What we're
Topics.
doing-
Topics to discuss.
I don't know, we could do something like that. Just
What,
what's the
talk?
topic?
I'd
I,
like
no,
that.
first of all, before we get... I would like to know how everybody's doing.
Let's go clockwise.
From where?
From you asked. But you don't
Fucking
start,
first, bitches.
William.
Fucking first.
I'm alright.
Is that as far as we're going to go?
Yeah, I'm
I'm
fine.
all right.
I'm doing okay.
I'm doing well.
How-
I feel like a sunflower. Today's sunny. Today's good. It's a good day.
How does that make you feel like sunflower?
Because I'm absorbing that photosynthesis.
You've just developed photosynthesis.
It's giving me
The
energy.
next level of evolution.
We're not
Yeah,
even
process.
outside, so
I've
I don't know
inject-
how are you
I've
managing
injected chloroplasts into my blood.
We should be outside.
It's
That'd be
very
nice.
that? Yeah,
dangerous.
but except for the... It won't work. 'cause of the
We'll be right back
reverberation
while we
sound.
set up outside.
Sorry, what was that again? What I want to hear?
Reverberations.
The reverberations.
Reverberations.
Not the reverberations. Every recorder's nightmare.
Right. Tish, how are you?
Yeah.
She's
I'm
yeah.
there.
That's
Tish
not,
is yeah.
That, yes,
It's good.
it's not an
I'm
answer.
alright.
It's good. It's a good
Yes.
answer.
Excellent.
Solid answer.
That's good.
That's good. Everyone's okay.
Wait, Michael, didn't
Apart
ask you how
from
you were.
fucking me,
How are you?
I'm good.
I'm good. There's some real
I'm
good
good.
shit.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling happy. Brought to you now on FM
No.
and
Oh
AM.
my god.
All the stations.
You go through letters with that FM.
FM, AM, QP, and A, B, C, D.
E, F, G.
Do you know the alphabet?
We
What?
own the fucking alphabet.
I'm so proud of you, Michael, once again.
Yeah.
I don't know the order. Can you imagine if we knew the alphabet in a different order? That would be so weird.
It's such a coincidence that the order
It
of
would
the
be.
alphabet makes sense.
It's not a coincidence. It's a nature versus nurture. It's like we've been brought up to believe it makes sense.
What? Where are we going?
Well, the alphabet's chronological.
No, it's not.
Oh, it isn't.
What? I didn't understand.
No, because you say
The
A
alphabet,
first,
the
and you say
alphabet
Z
could easily
last.
be in a different order.
What's happening here? That's not... I don't even know where...
That is such a point.
Have you ever been tested by like police when they think you're drunk on the streets and they say do the
No.
alphabet backwards? I can't even do that sober.
Z, Y, X, W. As far as I can get.
Is
I
that
can't-
even?
I'm
right?
not drunk.
I
so-
can't even do the normal alphabet half the
I have,
time.
I have
so-
to sing it. I can't do it any
Yeah, I'll
other
do it in my
way.
head.
But can you sing it
A, B,
backwards?
C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K,
So
L,
if I
M,
told you-
N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
So if I quickly, what was that tune? That was the
Oh,
tune.
yes, it
There's,
was.
there's two.
This
There's
tune.
at least two.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O,
What?
P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
That's wrong, actually.
Are you going with the
A B C D
E, F, G?
I don't like that.
like
one.
a
Yeah.
diamond in
Yeah.
the sky, like
I
that.
prefer the first one.
Twinkle, twinkle, little stars.
Limini. So if I quickly asked you what's after J, go. You
Okay.
wouldn't know without.
Okay.
So there you go. You don't need to go the alphabet through.
I just know because JK is like
JK.
joke.
JK.
You keyboard wizard.
No,
you can
genuinely,
tell
that's
I'm
how
all
I know
joke.
as well. JK.
Yeah.
JK.
Oh, okay. So
Also-
what's after Q?
P.
I thought you said like W or something.
No, because E is
Ah.
after Q.
R.
It's R.
No,
I mean,
W's
like-
after it.
on
So I was
the-
thinking
on the
W.
key- on
yeah.
the
Tish is
keyboard.
right. It's R. It's R.
Ah, I
Yeah.
thought it was P.
I had to sing it.
I might be thinking QPR, as in Queen's Park
Yeah.
Rangers.
Why?
I don't know.
Why do you think that
As soon
Queen's
as
Park
you say,
Rangers?
as soon as you say Q, I think QPR.
Why?
I fell over
Probably
outside the
Aiden's dad.
stadium once.
All right. So should we get started with the P cast? With the P to the
Fucking
C.
hell.
If you could know.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Stop
No.
right now.
I'm P to the C.
That's enough.
Those aren't your initials.
My initials are much better than that, though.
I'm K to the L.
I'm MCM. What's up? What's up? What's up?
MCM.
Yeah.
What's the middle name?
MCR.
Colin. I'm Michael Collin, which is the most gangster name, really. Come on.
MCM. Well, Colin.
Can you please stop with the gangster thing?
I don't like this.
It's really fucking annoying.
None of us are
They
black.
don't know
You're
if
a bit
I'm
black.
Yes.
Sound here, but
Latina,
we're not going around the
No,
races
don't
route
even
again.
bring that up again.
No, what was it?
It's not
Latin
racist, it's
American.
true.
Is that
Yes.
more PC?
Yeah.
PC.
I
No,
love
it's just the way
initials.
you went with it last.
Anybody who might
being here.
anybody who might be listening now, and obviously are fans of our last
course.
podcast, you may
so
notice
yes.
there's a different voice.
Upwards
You
of
keen-
30 views.
You keen listen at 34.
30. That's what I said. Upwards of 30. 34 is more than 30.
It is, but I wanted you to be accurate.
Okay,
You
sorry.
should have done your research.
Sorry.
So no, William, Michael, and Tish. I was going to say I.
We're
No,
the,
but
Michael,
the
mate.
veterans of the
You're
Yeah,
the
we're
veterans.
and
You got 2
Callum,
episodes under your belt.
Callum, who was the 4th member, he couldn't be here today. We killed him. Alex killed him so that he
I
could be on the
did.
podcast. That's how.
This is very sought
That's how
after.
prestigious. This is.
usurped his position.
I
Yeah.
did.
on
I'm
the
a
podcast.
usurper. They call me the usurper.
Do they?
That's a pretty accurate nickname.
Did they call you that after or before?
I'm the
It was
usurper.
after.
Oh well,
It was as I was walking into the podcast
You
studio.
usurper, you.
Michael's dad said, "You're a usurper." I am.
Usurper, you.
Usurper, you. That's what he said.
I'm pretty sure the 35 views on our video are us,
Me watching it
Yeah.
35 times.
us watching
Yeah.
it a few times.
I watched
I'm
it
so
twice.
up my own
I
arse.
watched it at
that
least
I
4
watch it
times.
whenever I've got a
For some reason, I have it on my iPod, and I don't really know why.
That's awesome.
We're,
anyway, yeah,
we're
so-
on iTunes. That's what it
Yeah.
is. We're on
Yeah,
iTunes.
and people, all those people buying.
We
it
have been
podcast.
published.
And I've got.
no,
uh,
I don't think we.
No, it costs money to go on iTunes too.
Oh, okay.
Fucking idiot.
leave,
Fucking
leave,
scrub.
Tish, leave. You know
Right.
nothing.
iTunes.
Yeah.
What's happened? Phil? What's wrong?
My knees.
Your knee. You looked at me as if I should know that happened.
Nothing happened then.
No, 'cause I sort of wanted to.
Like I should have known.
I sort of went into stasis because it went.
So Will just looked at me and his mouth just fell agape and his eyes were just overcome with pain. It turns out he hurt his knee.
It was both pain and relief.
You're like
it was quite
dementor.
pleasant but painful
Anguish.
at the same time.
You had anguish.
Sexual pleasure.
He knows all about painful yet pleasant.
So listen, let's get
Okay.
this podcast.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. Let's get this
Okay.
podcast started. I've had a few ideas of what to do. Obviously, none of us really have any preparation for this.
Hey, yeah.
In fact,
hello. I was there when you were.
the greatest
brainstorming.
preparation. Oh yeah, I was briefing you. The greatest preparation we actually have is a menu for pizza. And as you can hear, hopefully,
There is no way to pour water quietly.
some water in a beautiful white jug,
Wait
this
for
porcelain jug.
Being humans, we have to hydrate ourselves, unfortunately.
There it is.
Until
don't, I'm a
we
plant.
transcend into the into
Is that
the
it?
waves
Have we
of the
run out of
internet.
water already? Anyway, so
Yeah.
I thought what I'll do is I'll just kind of suggest to you guys what we can do while we're doing the podcast, and we'll do that.
Okay. Well, you spoke to me before about the Would You Rathers.
Yeah,
the
like
little
some
games.
hypotheticals, we little games, 20 questions, because I know we all love
20
20
questions.
questions.
Do it.
But also, one of my favourite
Yes.
favourite ideas, which I think we can kick off the podcast with, is advice. If any of us need advice from anybody.
There you go.
But I was thinking, no, but we won't. I don't care about other people. I only care about you three. And I want to know if
No,
you
you
guys
only
need
care
any
about
advice.
yourself.
I have something to ask, yes.
Okay. Okay. I've got a question for you all.
But yeah, I will say.
Okay. So, as some of you may know, I've got a fear. I've got a fear of moths and
Oh
butterflies.
my god, yeah.
Okay. So I was wondering.
Can you
if-
just before
if
you
any-
move on? Can you
okay.
just try and explain how bad this fear is?
Right. If there's a butterfly in the vicinity,
Yeah.
I will run the fuck away.
Can I
can't
explain?
be
Can I
near
explain
this.
the time you and I were chased by a horse?
It was that is nowhere near as scary as being chased by a butterfly.
Yeah, because so people listening. Basically, what happened is that Alex and I we were frolicking in a field one day
We were.
as our young selves, and we saw some horses. So we were looking at the horses,
Nay,
walking
motherfucker.
walking by a brook. Yeah, and this big scary black motherfucker just
It was
looks at us.
a horse.
He looked at us.
It was just to clarify, that was a horse.
No, it was a big.
It wasn't just some bloke.
I swear I said earlier. We're
It
looking
looks
at
at us and
horses.
goes.
Within context, that made sense. No. So yeah, this black beauty. She.
Okay, go on.
No. Okay, so it was a
Make
horse.
this sound more gay.
It was a horse, and looked over to us, and obviously she was protecting her calf or something, and chased and just galloped towards us, chased us, and we ran away. Obviously, I climbed
you,
the tree.
You climbed the tree, yeah.
You jumped over a fence,
Yep.
like a barbed wire fence, and then it was coming. It was like circling around underneath me like a shark, and like looking at you. When I finally said to you, Alex, just run from the other side. You leaped over the fence, and just a little side note.
I did it.
You caught your foot on the barbed wire and smacked
yeah.
your face
I
so
caught-
hard on the ground.
it
I
was-
laughed and fell out the tree.
The barbed wire was probably about half a foot off the floor, and as I went to jump, one of my feet didn't get high enough,
Yeah.
so it caught me in the ankle, and I smacked onto the bank of the
So
brook.
funny.
And yeah, that was fairly horrible. But then I just curled up on the other side.
You
and
did.
just-
And I was sitting there
laid there.
laughing while this horse was just like eyeing us up. Anyway, so the point of the story is that we then ran off over another fence into the forest where the horses couldn't get into.
Mm-hmm.
And throughout the whole ordeal, you hadn't screamed once.
Nope.
Not once. And then
Not at all.
from the skies, like a rainbow after a battle, a little white butterfly flew down. And just right near your head, and you screamed. You actually looked up and you screamed out loud.
It was
And
coming to
ran.
ambush me.
You ran away. I didn't see where you went. You ran out to go to walk
I was
through the
gone.
forest. For
I
a
was
little while.
out.
You were like
I was
that.
done with that
You were
shit.
a roadrunner, man.
So yeah, because of my fear of butterflies and moths and other winged demons, how would you guys suggest that I get over it?
Stop being such a fucking pussy.
So such a pussy. That's the first piece of advice.
Firstly, I would stop seeing them as inferior, like completely inferior. You think they should all be killed.
Okay.
When you trap one, because trapping them's fine.
I trapped one yesterday.
You did, but the
Talking about
difference
this earlier.
is, right? You can just let it out the window.
I did
close
let
the window,
that one out the window.
but you kill most of them.
I killed the smaller one because I was tired and I was trying to get to bed.
Right.
I was like, fuck this
my
shit.
my advice to you is stop murdering them all. Is what I would say.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're suggesting there's a vendetta?
Yes.
It seems like you killing him is kind of a way to get over your fear, wouldn't you say?
No.
That's what I do. Usually.
He's avoiding it. But what is it about the butterflies and moths?
It's
Yes,
the
that's
fact
good.
that they're aimless
Question.
and you can hear them flap. I don't like the fact that when they're like sort of going around the bathroom, you can like hear them smack into the wall and kind of go on the wall.
Insects
why?
that fly do
I don't
that.
like aimless things. I like daddy long legs. I'm not scared of them. I just don't like. Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't know how we could possibly get you, because it's such a weird fear. Like, okay, spiders, I can kind of get because they look
Spiders, I
creepy,
can get it.
but moths and they're not. I mean, I get if a moth flew into my ear, that would freak me out. Like, I'd hate that because it'd just be annoying.
One
Alex
on
is
my nose
cringing.
last night.
Why have
Up
they got
your
your
nose.
It went up there. I was like,
Jesus.
and it went. But I was like,
That sounds god awful.
I thought it got up for it. I was like,
It might have laid eggs.
doing
Yeah.
that for ages. Like, I
You
want to
have
make
little
sure that
caterpillar babies coming out your nose.
Yeah, what if you sneeze and you sneeze caterpillars?
I would be a bit surprised.
I think what you need to do, Alex, you need to be locked in a room with
No,
like
I'm
a
not.
glass
I'm not
box.
doing the fear tactic.
I
Where they're
know.
like, if you're scared of rabid dogs, they like put you in a room with rabid dogs.
Yeah, I once switched on that show, and this was the first time I saw the show,
Yeah.
and there was a quite a large lady. She was inside a see-through cube, and there was just like
cube.
There was just little sheep, like I think it was sheep or like dogs or something, but they were just they weren't real. They were just little toys. So I switched on this program for the first time, not knowing what it was, and all I saw was an overweight lady crying in a box just full of what looked like lovely little toys. I mean,
Ah.
so yeah.
I don't know. I don't think that's a good way of getting over it. Like if
No.
someone locks me in a cupboard full of sponges.
Oh right, okay. Yeah. We need to say that. Tish has got a
Outline
fear
Tish's-
of sponges.
crippling
I did
fear.
not know that.
Yeah. Didn't know that.
What
Doesn't
about-
count SpongeBob and doesn't count sponge cakes.
I was going to say sponge cake.
Yeah.
Tiny
Oh,
little
it's
holes.
just the noise they make and the.
Tish,
What about a
Tish,
wet? So what? A wet sponge is better than a
Oh.
dry
Yeah,
sponge.
wet sponges.
Tish, what about getting a dry sponge in your back teeth and grinding it? Okay, right, that's the limit.
What
Okay.
about like polystyrene and other things that make...
Polystyrene's okay. I can touch it and pick it up and stuff. As soon as it rubs against anything else,
What makes that squeaky?
Yeah.
yeah. When you get in the mics out, actually, that was
Oh, out of the
yeah.
Was there polystyrene in there?
It was like a polystyrene
sponge.
Yeah.
kind of mysterious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Some
we don't
more
really
fine.
have any advice really for Alex. And
So
I,
it's either be locked in a room with them until I get over it.
hopefully you'll grow out of this fear. But you've had this for like five years.
It was since that trip to that
let's
rainforest
Gets
place.
to the root of the problem.
Because a massive landed on my face and it was just horrendous.
Yeah.
And then I felt it flap.
Yeah.
Fine. So yeah, basically, get over it.
Get over
is
it.
what I would say.
Okay.
As advice.
Michael, your advice.
Stop being such a pussy.
To per se.
That's also constructive.
I think you should just think about.
Maybe you need to think about what
No.
you're about to say.
Okay.
And then
So maybe I should just think about. Gotcha.
think about.
Good
How
advice.
philosophical
Think
of
about
you.
like the fact that they are harmless and
Okay.
they're not going to hurt you.
But if they touch me, then I'm done.
You're more like
Yeah,
to
but
hate
there's
yourself, though.
That's just right. They are harmless, and they're just like the little fluttering things.
They're just beauty.
They're not beauty.
Beauty in nature.
They're not
They are.
beauty
Oh,
in
they
nature.
are.
Hippie dish.
Not
They
at
are
all.
wonderful. But
I don't like the ones that have got the really
So-
furry bodies. Okay, so does anybody else have any bits of advice that they kind of...
No,
or any
no.
questions they need advice on?
I mean, I've got something. It's less advice,
Okay.
more of your guys'
So-
opinion.
no,
No,
yeah.
okay. All right. So recently, I've come across something which
No.
is yes,
No.
yes.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll just get right into it. Tinder, right, is now one of my new favourite apps. Meeting people, lovely people. And there's look, okay, people have been online dating for a few years now. There's nothing wrong.
There's
with
online
it.
dating,
It's
then
not
there's
dating.
swiping left and right to determine whether you want to meet someone.
So
or
I'm
even be
taking-
friends
Based on
with
their
them.
pictures.
Before we
Yeah.
start off, I'm guessing all of you are against me right now because
Yeah.
you've all got
Yes.
like almost all of you got your chairs to turn towards me,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
shaking your heads.
Yes.
Oh,
Michael,
man.
do you want to explain what Tinder is?
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Tinder is it's an app for the iPhone. I'm not sure, do they have it on Android?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's on Android, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I looked for it on the App Store to see if it was there.
So anyway, yeah. So it's this app where you are shown a feed of pictures of the opposite sex or the same sex, depends, or both. You know, if you're greedy,
Thanks for
whatever.
pointing to me and William for that. Or both.
I was just generally gesturing. There's not much space
Okay.
in his gesture than anyone else. But yeah, and you can look through a few of their photos. It's got a bit of a bio. It shows you shared interests. If you like this person, you can swipe right, which is like, or swipe left,
Based
which
on a
is
picture.
dislike.
Can I interject? When you showed me this,
Yeah.
there was no description of likes and interests.
Yes, there was.
You were just looking at
And
the
there was
face
no
and going,
checking off bio.
I would. No.
There is, but you don't have to look at them. They are there.
You don't look
So you
at
don't have to judge people on all their merits.
No, not
only
all of
their
them.
tits.
Just no, none of
basically what it is.
their tits.
Tits
I
and
barely even
face.
noticed those.
And face.
And sorry.
No, okay, so listen. Let me do.
good.
So, okay, so I say I swipe right on this chick, right, and then she also likes to look at my profile.
It's not a good sign that you describe her as a chick.
Oh, whatever, this lady, okay,
woman.
this woman of high standing,
Woman.
and
They're
I
not high standing if they're on Tinder.
That's a good point.
and then I feel so ganged up on, and then I swipe right, and that means I like her. If she also swipes right on my profile, then that means she likes me also, and then we can get chatting away.
I don't have a problem with it, except that you have a huge list of girls on there, and it's just
Yeah, I
like,
do.
no, that's not a good thing.
What's up?
Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
That's probably enough. I don't want to go any further with that.
Oh, man.
So Tiff, as a girl, what's your opinion on Tinder?
I think it's ridiculous.
Okay, go on.
I kind of want to get it though, just so I don't know. I think it would be kind of funny.
Okay.
It's funny. It is funny.
Yeah.
I can understand if you want to
Because
get
it'd be
because
interesting to
funny.
see who likes you back.
Okay.
So I'd probably just say yes to everybody, just to
Right.
see who says yes to me.
Like
Self-gratification.
Self-gratification.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who likes me?
Yeah,
no, because I think it's interesting.
That's why I do it.
of course.
No, I don't.
But then I think it's such an. I'm
Look.
really sorry, Michael, but it's such a needy way.
It's pretty shallow, and I'll admit.
It's very
Obviously-
superficial and greasy.
I mean, obviously, people all the time
Greasy.
meet each other in loads of different ways. It's based on aesthetics, but if you see someone across the room, you don't talk to them straight away. You see a person before you talk to them, don't you? So
Not if you're blind.
He
we're
makes
not
a
all
good point.
blind, are we? Fine, the
Or
blind
are
peop-
we?
The blind people are pure of heart, but
But I mean, are you really going to start like a long-term
Have there
relationship
been blind murderers?
there is
from Tinder?
one girl that I actually like for herself.
How do
There's
you know
one girl
her
out of 50 odd.
as herself?
That I actually now like. I might even give you some examples of conversations.
Wait, tell us some of your openers for these people on Tinder.
I don't have to
Fuck
look
me
them up.
if I'm wrong, but your
okay.
name's Jessica.
And her
No, it's
name's
not.
Emily or something, yeah.
No, my name's Emily. Guess you have to fuck me.
That's
No.
one of my
Are
favourites.
you
That
fucking
works.
kidding me?
That's a legit opener.
Oh my
Fuck me if
God.
I'm wrong.
No. I say that maybe a couple speech bubbles in.
Feel a bit ill.
Speech bubbles
Feel
in.
a bit ill.
I've only done
Yeah.
that 2 or 3 times, maybe 4.
I do find it funny that you can actually look at their name on the top of the thing as well. It's like you're just
so
saying,
blatant.
This is asking, can you please have
That
sex
kind
with
of
me?
pickup line should work in like a bar, and you've got like a one.
It shouldn't
yeah,
work anywhere.
No.
You're
Like
right.
if you walk up to a woman in the bar and you go, "Fuck me if I'm wrong, but your name's Jessica, right?" And she actually goes, well, "Yeah, actually, yeah, it is." And then it wouldn't work. But
Yeah.
most of the time, you're gonna
Just
get
for
the
the
name
record,
wrong.
when Michael said that, he gave me smouldering eyes. And no, my name's not Jessica. When do we do this?
I have to do my smoldering eyes whenever doing a pickup line.
Right,
It's like,
okay.
even when I'm texting it, my eyes smoulder.
Do you have any idea how many of these girls saw that and was like, what a twat?
Yeah.
So yeah.
What
I
a
bet a lot of them did.
What a knob
What's
balloon.
quite funny is that what a good thing about texting in general is that you want to be funny to keep people interested, right? And that's a funny thing because you say it in a funny way. You don't say it. You don't text it like
Lol.
serious. Like, oh, you got it wrong. So when should we do this?
You send them
don't-
a contract.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, exactly.
I'm
It's not
free
like
on
that.
Thursdays.
Like, okay, let me give you an example of one of my other openers. And keep in mind this is over text. So I'll go knock knock, and they'll go who's there, and then I'll go interrupting cow, and they'll go interrupting cow who'd, and then I go moo, and obviously I couldn't interrupt, so I go moo. Shit, and then they just crack up laughing, and then there's the conversation.
Then their panties drop to the floor.
20 speech
And-
bubbles later, I'm at her house, and we're laughing about.
And
the
you
joke.
find out that it's a 40-year-old plumber from Corby called Paul.
No, nobody is that. There's no Paul.
No. Not Paul.
So
Toby,
okay,
though.
so I haven't met most of
with an
these.
eye.
I've only met like 2 of them. I won't name drop them, but neither of them were Paul. Neither of them were males. They were exactly who they said they were.
Are you sure?
There are some some people, porn stars, and they'll go on there and they'll just try and advertise themselves.
Right. What? So you like go and look at the videos and then being knob?
Well, yeah, it's like watch me, like, but they flirt with you over Tinder,
Yeah.
and then they say, and then they're like, if someone says, you know, I want to see more of you, whatever, like, you know,
Just
less
go
in
through
a
this
more
paywall.
in a more crass way,
Yeah.
then they'll direct you to the website. So it's just trying to get advertising.
Oh, that has made Tinder even creepier for me.
Tinder,
That's good advertising.
I
Clever.
get
It
it,
is.
but that is.
Initiative for porn stars.
But listen, you guys, do you think I'm a bad person?
No.
Well,
I wouldn't say you're.
Fuck you, Tish.
I know, you know.
Go
I
on.
love you, Michael.
But yeah, no, see, I'm gonna be up my own ass bit here, but I'm a nice guy, but I'm also on Tinder. So that means there could be nice girls on Tinder. And there is. And there's a girl I'm texting right now.
You're playing the chance of probability here.
Yeah. If I'm there, then there must be
Yeah,
someone
but
else
my
there.
point
It's like
is,
going on chat roulette for love. You're just going to find a load of dick pics.
Yeah, but this you can specify if you want what you want.
Dick pics on that.
Like within a certain range, within a certain...
Well, like 6 to 8 inches.
Well, like how far am I willing to travel to?
there's no wiggle room.
No wiggle room.
Actually, do you know what?
Well, there wouldn't be with an 8 inch.
I do have some examples of some funny Tinder profiles that I've come up with. I'll start with something not too bad. Okay, so here's one. I'm going to name drop her because she sounds like an utter bitch. There's this girl called Sophie.
What a
Spelled with a
cunt.
Y, not an IE. Which
Fucking
is weird.
cunt.
She's 18. And her bio, she's got 3 pictures, and her bio is, I have a boyfriend, but I'm looking to replace him, X. And that is why she's on Tinder. Right? Yeah. So I swiped right on her.
Is that yes or no?
That's a yes. No, I'm kidding. I would not.
So why is she still there?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, I screenshot it. Alright, now I'll read another one.
Hello.
This is Kate, 21. This is one of my favourites.
Your favourite.
I can imagine Tish is probably what your profile.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
say.
really. Oh, okay.
Okay. So Kate says in her little bio, she says, "Hi, I will be honest," which is nice. That's a good start. I like an
Yeah.
honest girl.
Honesty is good in a girl. Should we
Honesty is
analyse
the
her?
best policy.
Let's analyse her. Right, so honest, first of all. That's good.
Go.
Yeah. So hi, I'll be honest. She continues to say, "I'm looking to meet up with a well-hung lad.
Oh.
She knows what she wants."
She knows. Okay, she's got a target in mind and she will get to that target.
I didn't see that coming.
She's looking. Yeah, she knows what she wants. It doesn't stop there. So if you're 9-inch plus, that's well hung.
That is very well hung.
Jesus.
That's going to be
Good Lord.
painful.
That is
for Kate.
That's inconvenient for both
Poor
parties.
Poor Kate.
Pork cake.
She
She's
does. She
fucked.
might. I don't think she knows what she's getting into. She wants to be fucked. I think that's
does.
the. Okay, so yeah. So if you're 9-inch plus, then swipe right. Also, does not stop there. She goes on to say, "I'm up for a threesome with 2 lads." First of all, before we carry on, threesome. She spelled 3 S-U-M. So
Threesome.
She doesn't waste any time.
It might
With
be a
that, 4
mathematic
letters.
thing.
Yeah.
The sum of 3.
The sum of 3. And she might be looking for like a philosophical debate of what is numbers.
No, she wants a threesome with 2 lads.
Oh, okay. Right. 2 mathematicians.
So she also she goes on to say, she finishes off with a quite poetic, if you ask me. So if you have a hot mate that's up for it, then swipe right and message me. And that got my heart aflutter.
That's a good ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She started strong. She ended strong.
I think she should like personal
Who?
statements, university.
Oh, she should put
Oh,
that in a
right.
personal
Yeah.
statement.
Okay.
I'm looking for a well-hung lad. Okay, so that's just a
That might
couple.
work, actually.
Yeah.
A lot of them are just like Snapchat me with their Snapchat.
Yeah. Wait, so-
things like that.
To get, what was her name? Sophie.
Sophie.
With
So
the
she's
Y.
looking for, with the Y. Wait, S-O-P-H-Y?
Yeah.
I did not know that was a legitimate spelling of
No, I
I
Sophie.
don't think it is.
But she doesn't sound like a very legitimate lady.
It's
to be
like Crystal
honest.
with a K.
I've got a boyfriend, but I'm looking to replace him. It's not really.
That's not good at all.
I bet someone goes like, yeah, that could be me being replaced in another year.
I'd love to.
Or at least probably
Yeah.
not even a year.
Yeah, if you meet
Probably
a
a few
girl
weeks.
under shady circumstances, she's going to leave you under shady circumstances.
Some guys
She
don't
goes-
really,
she
that's
goes
not
through
specific-
boyfriends
that's not
like
specific
iPhone.
to
That
you.
sounds so bad though. It's like waiting till she finds somebody else until she leaves.
But do you know what I think would be like a beautiful little thing to happen is that if her boyfriend did the same thing, I've got a girlfriend, but I'm looking to replace her, and they find each other, and then they match, and then they fall back in love.
Oh.
That's
No,
really
that wouldn't
romantic.
That wouldn't work at all because they see that and go, "That's my girlfriend."
Oh, that would be so sweet.
Yeah, wouldn't
That wouldn't fucking work.
This is
William,
why
just
Tinder-
imagine.
That wouldn't fucking work. They would just break up with each other immediately.
No, just imagine. Oh, how cute would that be?
You're a massive twat.
I'm a twat.
Okay,
This
or
is
imagine
bullshit.
this.
It
Imagine
wouldn't
that they've
work.
got their Tinder profiles under aliases, and then they decide they like each other, they meet up, and then they
It's
meet
like
on a
that
park
song.
bench somewhere. It's raining, and they see each other through the rain, and the slight, like, it's hot, so there's like a little bit of mist coming off the ground from the rain and steam, and they see each other, and a flock of doves just
And they realise that they're
Line
both
between-
cheating on each other.
with each other.
Wait,
and they both break up with each other.
Wait, why
immediately.
the doves, why the
Yeah.
doves
Maybe.
flying in the rain?
Yes.
Huh?
Why are the doves flying in the rain?
Because
They wouldn't fly in
They're
the
flying
rain.
south.
They'd take nest
they're flying south for the love.
for the love for the love season.
Is the love down south?
No, know it's true love when it goes down south.
Oh God. The love is indeed down
Wow.
Can't
south.
argue with that, can you?
You cannot argue with that.
That's Southern Hemisphere, though. Oh dear.
Okay. And did anyone else have any other bits of advice?
Well, no. Before
or
we
questions?
move on
Okay.
from Tinder, just
Moving on,
quickly,
yeah.
I just want to say, so if I were to introduce any of you to someone I met on Tinder, would you judge me
Don't
and or her?
preface
Oh, if
it
you
as I met her on
introduced us.
Tinder.
No, I wouldn't.
No, that'd be fine. I'd judge her as a lovely young lady.
So what if we were
Oh,
going
lady.
out one night and I
Lovely
pointed someone
peppers.
out like, oh, I boned her because of Tinder?
No.
Oh, right.
no.
Then we would tear the shit out of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to get balance
Okay.
here. What I can say.
There's a certain
If
quality,
it'd be
like...
more of a hello, this is
Sophie.
let's say Sophie.
She was looking for a new boyfriend. Guess what, lads? It's me.
Don't mention Tinder.
Yep.
Mention it later today. Don't mention it in front of her.
Yeah.
And just
A lot
say-
of people actually on their profiles say, I'm not going to let anybody know. Like, I don't want anybody if we did meet on Tinder.
Yeah.
No, but there's a lot of nice people on there. So what I'm saying is this is a nice way to get to meet people without...
Yeah, okay, that's
even though
fine.
it's a little bit superficial, yes, but you get more bang for your buck.
No,
No, right, you're going
you went
so well.
overboard. Like, I have no problem with someone using it as a way of dating, because it's like a trendy dating
Yeah.
thing. Because you're like, look, you find someone of interest, you meet up, and you end up like, oh, it's fine, we've got stuff in common, they go out. There's no problem with that, but you're like, look at my list of girls.
I've never did that.
And all these girls.
Anthony.
You did.
No,
You
I did say
that,
You did.
Anthony.
You were like, look at this.
I did
Yep.
say that to
Scrolls
Jacob.
down, like, still scrolling.
Yeah, but no,
still scrolling. Still, look at these girls.
It's
Like,
only
that was
because... Yeah, but I didn't just out of the blue. Jacob said to me, yeah, but surely you just matched with like barely anyone. So I just went, well, actually...
See, is that just there when you go, well, actually, small
Yeah.
eyes.
So, yeah, so
Yeah, that's why you're a
right.
massive twat.
Okay, so I'll
basically.
change my profile bio from Will Bang to something less... no, it's
Michael,
not Will
Michael,
Bang.
read out your
Will
bio.
Bang for money.
I'll read out the bio.
Michael, read out your bio.
Oh, I don't want to... This
Read out
is
your-
an invasion
Can I
of
read it
privacy.
out? Can I read it
No,
out?
you can't fucking read it out.
Can I do it?
Can I
in
read it
a-
to myself?
in
No,
a
because you're
nice-
going to... Right away, on the first
I won't
three
tell
words,
you.
you're going to get pissed.
I won't
off.
say anything.
I do
Just-
acting.
Okay,
Fine,
look.
I'll be.
It's the
listen,
first thing,
I
I'll
can
be
be
honest,
me,
looking for a well-hung lad. Is that your opener?
Let me change it.
No, what is it?
No.
Okay, first of all, I'll show you all the... Like, there's no point showing you the picture. It's
Yeah.
basically, if everyone listening, it's me with a cheetah.
Oh, that's a nice picture.
Okay,
picture.
so I start off with a bit of mystery.
Oh, God.
So no, I wouldn't say mystery, but you know how
Intrigue.
how girls like a foreign person.
Are you trying to
So
attract
I
Agatha
I
Christie?
jump right in there with my South Africanisms. Like I tell them, my first three words are South African person, full stop, and
Oh,
then
That's fine.
There's no mystery.
There's
You
no
just
mystery.
told them straight
no,
up.
no,
Saying-
the intrigue with someone
Pretty
being
solid.
foreign.
No mystery.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
Okay, go on.
And then underneath is just like a little, it's like little bullet points, little dashes. So guitar, days in bed, wildlife, breakfast, sketching, hiking, and then that's it. That's my bio. And
That's
then
fine.
Yeah, but
It's like
is it-
CV.
That's fine. You've very,
What do
very
you do on the
quickly
weekend?
summed up what you like to do in your free time, and none of it's superficial or weird. It's fine.
Okay, so you don't think the South
Yeah.
African person's superficial?
No, that's fine.
Ah, that's all right then. That's cool.
Although I do feel
What
you're
about this
using
picture
it.
of my
Is it-
penis?
Yeah,
It's me with a fish.
it's very factual.
Is that what you call it?
My fish, my little
yeah.
minnow,
I've got the picture of me dressed up as Captain Jack Sparrow as well.
of course.
But that's a great conversation status. That's why I've got that one up there. And so that's my Tinder profile.
There are things
and
wrong with it, definitely.
Yeah, it's the people that make it bad, not the app. The app's fine.
That doesn't make it not a bad app, though.
Yeah, I guess.
Well,
There
Okay,
you
so
go.
there you go. I've got
That's a
now I've got your
conversation
opinion
on
on Tinder talk.
Yeah.
Tinder talk.
I think you already know our opinion there, to be honest.
Well, yeah, but I wanted to hear it from you because I could
First.
feel the judgment, but it wasn't being verbalised.
Only if you're using
wasn't
it to
real.
get the pussy. If you're just using it to try and find someone, that's fine.
D' pussy.
Just in summary.
da pussy.
D' pussy. Okay, William, do you have any questions that you want us to?
No, I'm perfect.
Any bits?
I am perfect. Oh God, no, you're not.
I've got nothing that you guys can help
You're
me with.
not.
No, I can.
Of
Go on.
course. We
Try
can at
it.
least try.
Try it.
Okay, well, you're thinking of something, Tish. Do you have anything?
I don't need to think of it.
Come on, there's got to be something you want our sage advice on.
Yeah.
Nope.
No. Nothing in there. No.
Come on,
No.
there's got to be something.
Nothing in that head of yours. It's-
Advice. Advice sounds like I have a problem that I
You
need to
probably
be
do.
sorted.
You probably have a problem. I mean, come on, Tish, it is you. You've probably got something.
Chances
Okay.
are.
Please have
None
something,
that I
because
can
otherwise
think
Alex and I are
of.
just going to look like
Yeah.
we're just crippled, like we can't just
Yeah,
do anything.
we're emotionally and socially crippled.
Yeah.
Well, I have this, like phobias like you do, but there's not
Okay.
really any way of solving them.
Right.
So these two are just perfect.
Advice on how to.
Pick up lads.
No,
No.
I don't need that.
I don't need that. I'm fine.
I'm doing just fine in that
Yeah.
department. I've got the Tinder. Oh dear. Actually, I didn't tell anybody, but Tish is the one who was looking for a threesome. That was.
Oh, that's it. You're
Guys,
looking for a well-hung lad.
You know it.
I was wondering why you swung right on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is,
Wow.
isn't it?
So no questions you want to ask us?
Actually, why don't you guys think
Not
about
really.
it, and we'll move on from this, and we can maybe
Okay.
come back to it later, because you guys will definitely have something.
I
wrong
won't
with
have
you.
anything.
You will.
I could probably think of a few things you guys probably need advice in, but
Definitely.
I'd be I'd sound mean if I
There's
said.
nothing.
go for it.
There's nothing that Michael can help me with
I bet there
in
is.
the world. There's nothing.
If you ever download Tinder,
Fuck off, mate.
I'll give you some great openers.
Please no. I don't need that in my life.
Oh, do you want to know what my favourite opener is? I just said to this girl, and this is actually the girl that I quite like now, that we've been texting for a while. I said to her, first message was, I hope this isn't a changing thing, but I actually used to be a woman. And then we just...
That's not bad, actually.
yeah,
That's not bad.
yeah.
That's quite light-hearted.
That's how I roll.
No.
All right, so I guess we can move on to something else. I mean, what do you guys want to do in the PCast?
Is there any air conditioning here? It is
Well, there's a
bloody
fan.
boiling.
There's a fan, but
That would just circulate warm air.
and it will also make a really annoying sound.
Yes, good point.
So yeah, it's pretty hot in here. We'll take a break in a second. We'll come back.
Okay, that's fine.
And then it died, so I got that one. and a week
you
later,
should've
I was
flushed them.
outside QPR.
What are you doing?
And we're back.
Wait, wait, is she recording again?
Yes, we are.
Oh, what? I was texting.
We've just ordered some pizza.
Oh, phone goes away.
Yes.
Yes, we have.
Are
We're
we
very
trying to get the
excited.
delivery man involved in the podcast?
Yeah,
Oh my
he'll say
God.
hi. He'll say hi.
Can
I'm sure
we?
he will. Yeah, of course.
She say, hey, you're alright? We're
I
recording.
think the last delivery guy though has died. It's a new guy,
What?
slightly Mexican. He died of like a heart attack or something.
Quality control, it's baked.
Hey.
Is it? Oh
How do
yeah,
they
we're
quality
using the
control?
Domino's app right now.
They look at it and go, that's a pizza. And sometimes they think that.
So what should we do? What should we talk about? Has anybody got any more ideas? We want to do hypotheticals.
Yes.
Okay.
Alex is good at this.
Thank you, Tish.
This is why we brought you on.
This is
Your hypotheticals.
this is the one
ability.
section that I'm here for.
All right, let's get right into it, Con Alex.
So,
hit
you're-
us with some hype.
So, you're on a boat.
Yep.
Just a small boat. You've gone rafting in Cuba.
I'm on a raft or a boat,
Why?
You're on like it's a raft, but it's got slightly upturned sides.
which
So-
is a boat.
It's not
Right.
quite a boat though.
I know what you mean.
Okay, so it's kind of like
A watercraft.
It's like
We're
a
on a
big
watercraft, yeah.
yeah. You're on
Cool.
like a watercraft. Okay,
I love them.
and you're paddling along. Well, not paddling. Like you got the oars, and you're like, it's quite a calm day. You can still see Cuba, for God's sake.
This is the most set up hypothetical I've ever
Okay, and then suddenly, so you can hear from your little crackly radio. There's a weather. There's a weather coming in.
heard. One weather! Look out, me chumps!
There's a weather coming in.
One weather!
And,
Oh.
and just, oh no, I need to radio my dad. So you go bleep bloop.
Why,
And
wait.
he's like, Dad. He's like, yes, son or daughter, Tish.
Yep.
Have you heard about the weather? And you say, yes, Dad.
The one weather.
I haven't heard about the weather, Dad. I say, right, okay, get back to shore. And I'm like, right, okay, Dad. See you later. I love you, Dad.
Tell
And he
me a
goes,
story.
I love you too, son or daughter. He doesn't say I love you.
Does he say it to both
Just
of
say
us?
offspring. I love you too, offspring.
I love you too, child.
Does he not know?
No.
That's what
Now you just made him aware of the weather.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
He says, get back to shore. So, right, okay, I'll get back to shore.
Sure.
Sure, exactly.
Sure.
Okay, so you think, right, okay, I'm going to spin round. Okay, then great white goes past, bites half your oar off. Like, oh no! Bugger, I've only got one oar. So you try to oar normally, but you can only oar in one direction, so you're going in a circle.
Alright.
You're going nowhere, Michael.
You can only
Right.
oar in one
You can
direction.
only oar in
I
one
love
direction.
One Direction.
I love One Direction. Thank you, William.
Okay.
That joke is. I'm gonna. If
Come on,
anybody makes a
look.
joke, I'm gonna punch
You've
it.
tried to get that going for a long
I
time. now.
love saying that, though.
Okay, so you're going around in circles. Think, oh no, I can't do this. He says, right, I'm just going to hunker down instead. So you get the tarpaulin, okay, and you bury yourself underneath, and you're like, right, okay,
Sure.
let's try and the weather comes in, and it's doing its weather thing, and you get weathered.
Is this a storm? Is this a storm? Why can't you just say storm?
Is this a
storm,
hypothetical,
fine.
or is this just
Yeah,
a
wait
story?
for it.
Okay.
Fucking hell, what's gonna happen?
I'm giving you context.
What's my dad's
Do you
name?
not want context? Your dad's name is Toby.
Toby. Wow,
Toby.
what a young name for such an old dude.
You don't change your name as you get older.
No, I mean, you know, like when you're.
So you don't.
You know what I mean, surely you know what I mean, right? Like when you're born, it's obviously when it's different names are in style. Toby is more of a younger person name than an older person name. His name should be Kenneth or like,
He's actually right.
yeah.
So what do you mean he's right?
He's actually right.
Kenneth Kennedy.
Because names become in style.
They do. I'm not
Like-
disagreeing with that. I'm just saying that your dad's name is Toby. Your parents were ahead of the curve. That's how, right. So you wake up and you think, God, that was a big weather.
Went to sleep.
Yeah, you managed to fall asleep. It was quite soothing. So you take off the tarpaulin, Okay, and you look and you think, I can't see Cuba fucking anywhere. Cuba's
Cuba?
gone. Can't see Cuba. Yeah,
Wait, so
yeah,
we're
you're
off the
sailing around
coast of
Cuba.
Cuba.
You're off the coast of Cuba.
Yeah.
I missed that bit.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Are
you
there
can't-
great
you
white
can't see
sharks
anywhere.
around Cuba? I don't think that's a thing.
It's
Might be.
So hypothetical, Michael. Stop taking it so literally.
Hypothetical sharks and hypothetical
Shit,
Cuba.
Will, sorry.
Okay, but then you see 4 palm trees in the distance. You think, I want to go towards that. Okay, so you put your arms out your raft and you paddle. You get there. And
Only you could do that.
Can I just say that with your
You just
lanky
be
arms?
like, flinging
It
your
sounded
massive
like you
arms
said you put your hands out your ass, but you said raft.
out
right?
of the raft, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you put your thumbs out of your arsehole and you get your hands in the water. You paddle towards the shore. Okay, and you get there, and on there's a single flat-headed Phillips screwdriver, 4 palm trees about 18 feet tall each.
Yeah, right. This is a pretty tall.
Tallest one being
Yeah.
20 feet.
Okay.
Shortest one being about 18 feet.
Okay,
give or
wow,
take.
that's pretty-
Give or take half a foot. I can't really tell from this distance.
But you can tell it's a fucking Phillips screwdriver.
Yeah, Phillips flathead
Just Phillips on
screwdriver.
the packet, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, but you can read
A
the
box
packet.
of staples,
Yeah.
half used. Okay, and a couple of them are like broken off in the box.
Oh, right, half used. Okay.
Okay.
Do you mean fully used? How do you half use them?
No, I don't mean
Because
half
half
used a
of them have
staple.
been
I mean
taken.
half of them have been
Oh,
taken
fuck.
and used for stapling duty.
Shit. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Who used them?
And a single bottle, like
Uh-huh.
a 2-litre bottle, of Diet Dr. Pepper.
Is there a stapler?
No, there's no stapler.
What the fuck?
Okay.
That's the biggest.
So
mystery.
Phillips screwdrivers,
Phillips
half
screwdriver,
used.
half a box of staples,
Okay.
an empty 2-litre bottle of Diet Dr. Pepper,
Yeah.
and 4 palm trees, each about 18 to 20 feet.
That we put that in.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah,
all right. Okay. So what's the hypothetical?
What do you do? How do you survive? Where do you go from now?
Can I just quickly before we start? Can
Go on.
you have just said you're shipwrecked on an island?
Then you would have asked, why am I shipwrecked here?
No, we
Would you
no,
not?
Yeah, you're right. We
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
He's got a point.
I wouldn't have done that.
And then that way we got back to our dad's name.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
did we land on there, by the way? Was it Kenneth or was it still Toby?
Toby.
So what do you mean? So what would I do? I'd get back on my boat, wouldn't I? And just I'd quickly make a paddle out of the palm trees and the bottle.
Okay, what would you do with the palm tree? How would you make that into a paddle?
Cut it off, right? Yeah.
How would you cut it off?
Make an axe out of
Make an
staples.
axe out of staples.
What I would do is I'd make.
Hang on.
Will is accepted.
No, that's actually fair enough. Because what I would do.
No,
I would
no,
make,
yeah,
I would
fair
make-
enough to make an
I would
axe out
make-
of
I'd make a
staple.
flail out of staples.
That's right, yeah.
Just
How?
pull them all together, all ring them together, like bend the corners each, and then we're like. Yeah.
Okay, and then what?
And then, like,
See-
that's it. That's what I do. My last act in the world. I just spend my time going, whoa, swinging
No,
it round,
I would
and
make
smacking trees.
I'd make a fire
How?
Yeah,
I would
think
do
using the
that.
palm
I'd
tree.
accept my
How would you
fate.
get them down? How
Oh
would
no,
you
I
get
can
them
I can find a rock or something. Or
No, no
coral,
rocks, no rocks.
coral from around the.
down? Fine, go dive.
Okay, well, I will fucking go
Go
dive.
dive.
You
Yeah.
dive.
I
You
will
dive.
dive.
This is becoming to D&D.
Let's become D&D. You dive.
D&D session.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
diving down. I'm
Maybe
getting
roll
some
to see
coral.
if you survive.
Roll a D20.
I'm getting some coral,
We rolled a 1.
and then I just smack a tree so I get to this little tinder because I just want to get like this because they break apart quite easily.
Right. Wait. So you're basically getting the bark off of this palm tree?
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
All right, and then I'll make a little fire with that. Then I'll make a little fun coconuts, right? Because there's going to be coconuts in these trees, right? Please.
No,
My plan falls short.
there's some young coconuts. Like
That's
they're
perfect.
not quite developed.
No, they won't be yet
they're
anymore.
about the size of a golf ball.
All I need is to make little bowls, right? That I can fit all the staples in,
Tiny bowl.
right? And then I put them in the fire. And I melt the staples into this axe shape
How are these being melted?
with the fire.
The
Whatever.
fire that you made has got to smelting temperature
That's right.
with the bark of a palm tree.
That's correct.
How are you going to like form the staples into a shape? Are you
Yeah.
hold them?
Make your hand into an axe shape.
I
Oh, that'd be great.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just
None
going
of
to
you-
live on.
none
Can I
of
live
you-
on this island?
None of you have used the screwdriver yet.
No, I was planning on using a
Okay,
screwdriver.
Tishka.
All
I was
right.
going to use I was going to use a screwdriver to get to the back of the palm tree, similar to Michael.
Okay.
But I think that'd be easier like that.
What's like?
I did forget about the Phillips
Pry it off,
screwdriver.
rather.
That's right.
So yeah, I'd use my screwdriver
Your sharp wit.
to peel off the
Cut the tree
the
down.
bark from the palm tree.
Go on.
And I'm assuming this is going to be quite floatable. And I'll also try and climb this palm tree.
How would you do that?
Sorry, can we just quickly say
With my hands
you
and
said
feet.
floatable. The word you're looking for is buoyant. Just
Buoyant.
yeah.
And I shall try and pull off one of the palm tree leaves.
Yep.
Sure.
How are you climbing this tree? Just by trying. That's what.
What is
I
that?
literally just.
They're all just imitating, basically climbing up a palm tree. But
That's the basic gist of
this
it.
is just a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have got that.
No, how would they have gotten that?
Because this is talking about climbing a tree.
Yeah, but then you all just fell silent for a while and just started looking
Did
like you're
what,
wanking a giant dick.
Of a massive tree. Yeah.
Tish, your footing becomes uneasy. You begin to fall.
Okay,
Just imitated falling.
I-
This is so real
Grab
right
the
now.
tree.
I cuddle it like
Cuddle the
it
tree.
means everything to me. And
Okay.
No, you're slipping still. Because you peeled off a lot of the bark, the tree's very slippy with
oh
sap.
no,
so
no,
this
I
is
only
a-
peeled off the bark of one tree,
What's their agility?
the tallest tree,
Why is this
Okay.
the
developing?
shortest tree,
Why is this story developing like as it happens?
and then I get one of the palm trees. The leaves, palm leaves. I pull that down and I cut it into strips. With
Can you just
the
tell us you're making a
staples.
boat, please?
Nope.
Just tell us you're
With the
making a boat.
staples, and then I tie.
You made a boat. Well done. All right. Well, what would you do?
No,
Eat the bark.
Eat the bark. Didn't expect that.
You didn't make that movement.
I'd
Oh,
screwdriver
fine,
off
Tish.
the
What would you
bark.
do?
Thank you.
I'm gonna cut it out.
No, I tie it. I tie it to make a paddle.
Tie what? Oh yeah, good. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow!
That could not have sounded less sincere.
Right, Tish, fortunately, you fall on your screwdriver, you've got hepatitis.
And you die. We're all like meerkats just poking our heads out the window to see what out the door to see if we can see the pizza man.
It's here.
Oh, it's here. Alex, go get him. Go get him, Tiger.
Pizza. Pizza.
The food
Oh,
has
no, you
arrived. Let me grab
How
some
are we
food
gonna
to help
do
you out.
this?
We're not. It's just a plan. This is the plan.
Oh, we should have asked for more garlic and herbs and 35 each.
Yeah, we've got 4
Will's money.
cans of
Okay.
Fentanyl.
Look, we got some wedges over up in here. I just dropped my first one.
Nice.
Sure, rate yourself.
Taking it past. Oh, that was good.
Did you want that one? That means
All right. Is that mine?
it's your bad.
Cheers, bruh.
You're actually recording this?
And we're back.
Sweet.
It's a hurt.
So, Will, you're going to eat the bark,
Eat
and
the
then what?
bark.
Just survive on the island?
I'm not sure I'd really think it through.
No, you didn't.
You hit the island and you just start peeling bark off and eating
I don't
it.
think I would, if I arrive on this island, I wouldn't think, right, what have I got here?
Yeah.
I wouldn't think
you not?
screwdriver,
Why not?
staples. I'd just be like,
Would
I'd
you-
have a sit down, I'd see, watch the sunset.
We've had a long day rowing.
Yeah, I'm tired.
You weren't rowing,
I'd
you
have a
broke
nap, is what I would do. I'd immediately have a nap.
You just wake
But
from
you
the
were just
sleep.
sleeping the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, you have, yeah. Yeah, so you wake up, you see
Well,
the
I might
island,
as well
paddle
sleep.
there and go, well, nah.
Might as well sleep some more.
No, what I'd do is I'd try and get some leaves by throwing the staples at the leaves. And then I'd make a little
Like a bullseye ninja.
bed, and then I would just live and die in that.
Alex, is there a right answer to this hypothetical?
There is no right answer, there are only many wrong answers.
Apparently, all of them.
What
Yes,
would you
Tish,
do?
put a hand up, go on. Yes, Tish.
What would you do?
What would I do?
Yes.
I don't care what he does.
Okay.
I'll probably
fair
start.
enough.
Right, next question. I'll
Wow.
probably start with the same kind of thing that you did, with the whole peeling bark off.
Eating it.
Standard route, really,
Yeah,
standard procedure.
yeah.
I'll probably try and fell one of the trees.
For what purpose? For what end goal?
Just so we can.
Just-
Victory!
I am God of Ireland.
Yeah, just to see what I can do. And then, actually, I'd swim underwater.
Then actually, how many fillers did you have to use there?
Although, I would swim underwater and I'd get pockets full of sand.
So you
okay.
can drown yourself.
And I would eventually grow my island.
Wow.
I would keep dumping sand on the edge of the island.
You can tell he's a Minecraft player.
Yeah, and
Kelly's an idiot.
You can also tell he's an idiot.
these would be my days. My days would be spent swimming to the bottom of the ocean, or to just off the edge, and I'd basically make New Dubai.
Yeah, but
I'd build
No,
into
you
I'd
wouldn't.
build into the ocean.
you realise that you're taking the sand away from around the island, so that the island will slowly...
No, I'm swimming off like 50 metres and then diving.
That's
Yeah.
really far.
It's not too far.
I guess you
Yeah,
could
it
use
is.
the Coke bottle to collect that
It'd be
sound.
really deep.
I like that idea. It's
It would be
Diet
deep.
Pepsi.
And you
No,
can't
Diet
even,
Dr.
you
Pepper.
can't even
Doesn't matter.
swim.
What do you mean I can't
It's
swim?
empty.
Can't even swim.
You've never seen me swim.
I just assume
Is it all?
I assume that this can't swim because you're a spindly. You'd be like,
I swim
I
like
I'd
a.
imagine you have no mass.
He swims like an
Yeah.
octopus. That's what he
I do.
swims like.
I go jack. and go,
Yeah. Again, it's a
At the end.
podcast. What
Sorry,
are you doing?
sorry, I was
You're
being
just
a
pretending to be
squid.
an octopus.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Be a squid. So, any more hypotheticals?
All right, you're on a mountain
Fuck off. Why? I'd never be on a mountain. Why would I be on a mountain?
because you're.
You didn't question when you were rowing around Cuba. But as
Yeah.
soon as you got on a mountain, you're livid.
You were travelling to India.
Good point.
You were travelling to India in a plane, quite a
Oh.
small plane.
Okay.
A biplane.
A biplane of
course he is.
such, yes. And you're
Standard Kenneth.
you had to make an emergency landing in the mountain because really it was an impressive pilot.
In the mountain? It's like an evil lair that you just opened the door up.
We dug too greenly and too deep.
And
Dug too deep. Dug too deep.
so yeah, you've crashed. But in the pilot died, right?
Right. Why? Why did he die?
He had an asthma attack. There's fans coming out of Alex's nose.
Oh, there we go, we're good.
Oh man. Okay, so yeah, you lived, right? You lived, and you were actually transporting live cargo.
Well, you can travel like one live cargo in that tiny biplane.
You were transporting like a whole bunch of rabbits from South China.
Right.
You could do the Mongolian rabbit. That's a thing.
Yeah, okay, fine. So you were you were illegally transporting Mongolian rabbits, and a blizzard rolls in.
Releases a new game.
Come on, Blizz.
Come
Got
on,
it out.
Blizz. Sort your game out, Blizz.
And you need to. I've seriously no idea where I'm going next. You need to. You find cover in a cave, so you have to get away from the plane. So the plane's nowhere near you.
What about the rabbits?
Yeah. Don't worry.
Fuck the rabbits.
That'll come.
Yeah. Don't worry. That's not answering my question, Michael.
They're slowly freezing to death in the back of your destroyed biplane.
I'm pretty sure I'll take them with me for food.
That's a backup. Hold on. That's just a backup to the story.
Come here, little rabbit.
You
I'll
didn't-
save you.
You didn't think. You didn't think. You just ran from the blizzard, right? Because you need to find shelter. You
didn't even think.
You didn't even think. You went and made a beeline for the cave.
Fucking pegged it. Okay.
Away from a blizzard.
In this cave,
I'm pretty fast. You hadn't seen me go, mate. I'm off.
in this cave is a steel drum set.
What? Why?
To be fair, there is a piano on Mount Everest.
Okay. Can't argue with that.
Tish is dying. There's a steel drum set.
She's imagining me running.
There's,
Require the music.
There's a dead member of the Marley family. He's been dead for 2 days.
Marley, as in...
He's been
as
dead
in
for-
of Bob variety.
No, the Marleys.
Like
Ziggy Marley. Ziggy Marley's dead in this
Who the
cave.
hell is Ziggy Marley?
How do I know
Oh,
he's been
Marley's
dead
son.
for 2 days?
I'm just telling you that. That's why. That's how you know.
It's
But how
dangerous
do I know?
place, William.
He's clearly been dead for 2 days.
You tasted blood.
Mm.
Blood is 2
You
days
felt
old.
his dreadlocks.
Oh.
It's going to squeeze me moist.
Post-mortem
Right.
dreadlock.
God.
So yes, there is there's a town that you know of that's somewhere south, but you don't know how far south. And as well in the cave there is a cave painting on the wall. Yep.
Okay.
What do you do?
What? I investigate the cave painting.
Okay, the cave painting is.
We are playing D&D.
It's very D&D right now.
Tell me
What's
more
D&D?
about.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, okay.
Tell me more about the cave painting.
The cave painting is of.
History roll.
The cave painting is of a penguin sliding down a hill.
You roll a 16
No,
apparently.
not a penguin. Are there penguins in the Himalayas? No, there's
No,
not.
not at all.
I just thought snow, penguins, whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Best friends, really.
Um,
Oh, maybe you see another cargo plane that was full of penguins. And that crashed there. And then someone drew a picture of it. Ziggy drew a picture of these.
The Zigmeister.
remember, it's got a
Ziggo.
steel drum set as well.
The Zigmeister General.
Well, what's that got to do with anything?
Ah, that's the question.
You don't know.
No, I know exactly. There's a really specific reason.
Right, I beat the rabbits to death with a steel drum set.
Okay, first of all, you don't know where the rabbits are, but
I put the rabbits inside the steel drums to make a new sound, and then I go around selling my new album.
well, the rabbits also run to the cave. So yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Yeah, like you get like different sized rabbits and different sized drums. And
You
they
just
like,
smack them at various...
Yeah, like it's a new sound. No one's heard this before. It's something new.
So basically you beat rabbits until they make music
And
for
by
you.
the end of each song, it goes quiet because they all died. And so I need new rabbits every song for my recording.
Concerts get messy.
But that money goes rolling in because people have never heard.
Buy
anything.
more rabbits
Well, I've made one song and that's enough. I upload it online with my phone.
Okay.
to YouTube.
Got my
You've got no signal.
4G.
You've got no signal.
Yeah, I do.
You get 4G in the Himalayas.
You can't
Yeah.
tell me. You can't tell me what my hypothetical is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're the DM. Tell me more.
There's no. There's no signal. Whatever.
Fuck. Well, I kill myself then. I've got no signal.
Shit.
I've got no signal. There's no point in living. I'm not going to get out.
Bro, so you've gone from nothing to a rock star in the space of about 3 minutes, and then you kill yourself.
I sharpen the edge
One
of a
hit
steel
wonder.
drum and
Yeah.
just
Wow.
bleed out.
You go
everywhere.
your
full
neck.
Cobain.
And I bleed all over the rabbits.
What?
I die so that you may live.
But
And
you
then-
beat them to death, right?
No, not yet. This is
What do
before.
you not yet? You
Wait,
come
is-
back.
Is this after I found out there's
So
no
are you?
signal?
Are you? Huh? Is that after what?
When did I find out I didn't have any signal?
After you
is
made
it
the song,
after
I
I've
guess.
recorded it? Then I look over all the dead rabbits and I say, "What have I done?" And then I kill myself.
So answer to my hypothetical involves you making mistakes and then killing yourself for them.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
Alex, what are you going to do?
that's what I would do.
I feel like after what I say, I'm going to end up killing rabbits and then killing myself.
Was
I
that
feel like
just
that's
what's
just
gonna
where
happen?
this story
It's
leads.
inevitable, really.
It's inevitable.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Scary.
Everywhere.
Don't kill the rabbits then.
I'm not. They're just always dead. They have to die so that we may live.
What would you
Mainly
do?
biblical.
In fact, what would you both do? Tish, what would you do?
I would have to kill the rabbits
There we go.
For why?
to eat them.
Good. Not to train them to make
How
a new
long-
album.
no. How long does the blizzard last for? Nobody's asked this question.
Yeah, no, I was waiting for someone to ask this question. It's constant, so it just doesn't stop.
Constant.
Eternal blizzard.
It's a perpetual blizzard.
Oh my god!
Winter is coming.
What I do after I kill the rabbits, I'd skin them, and I would
Wear their
tie
skin.
their little arms together
With what?
What?
with their other arms,
Okay.
like
What?
with their skin.
What's like eternally holding hands?
That's fucked up.
This is good. This is good.
and
terrifying.
create like a little sheltered coat thing.
Tish, where did you learn to skin a rabbit?
It's easy.
Where would you start?
just take the skin off the meat?
And then I shall try and keep my warmth until I get to the bottom of the mountain after the blizzard. If
What are you gonna?
I die in a coat of rabbits,
Well, the answer
That's
to
a
the
very metal
hypothetical.
way to
There was
ask.
an answer to the hypothetical. So
Fuck
what you
off.
do, it was, yeah. So what you do is you make the coat. That was actually what I was thinking. Make the coat of the rabbits. Obviously, after eating them, then you use the steel drums. You take off the tops and you fashion them into like a sled, and tie them to your feet using Ziggy Marley's dreadlocks as rope, right? Tie them to your feet and then ski down the mountain till you get to your destination. And that's the answer to the
ski
question.
down the mountain.
That's the answer.
That's
the answer-
That's less ridiculous than my answer.
That's right.
That's-
Rabbits.
I still don't know who Ziggy Marley is.
That's
I
Bob
don't know who he
Marley's
Is he a
son.
legitimate person?
No,
Yeah.
he made him up.
No, he's not.
He
Ziggy
made him
Marley.
up. Made him up. Made him up.
Oh, I'm a really wonderful.
Ziggy Marley is a person.
Ziggy Marley. Is it like Ziggy Stardust?
It's like Ziggy Marley.
Or like
so it's
Ziggy Pop?
Ziggy Marley.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Bob Marley's got loads of children.
Does he?
Yeah.
Damien Marley,
Damien Marley.
called Young. No,
How do people know Bob Marley's kid's name?
Because he
People
was
know useless
innocent.
shit. That's why.
Damien Marley's dope.
Doobie-doobie.
You remember Far Cry 3? Remember
He's
that,
what?
remember that song we did where you were burning all the...
Yeah.
That's Damien Marley did that song.
Is it?
And Skrillex. Damien Marley and Skrillex did that
Holy
song.
shit!
Yeah.
No, that's a great song.
That's a great
That's
mission.
a fantastic
We just
part.
burn weed with a flamethrower.
It's awesome.